Hey guys, my name is Nick and welcome back to the channel, and we are at the end of another month. Another 30 days has raced past and we're at the end of April. So as is tradition on this channel, we're just keeping a sort of a tally of what's been going on in the hobby world over the last month each time, and no exceptions here. So let's crack straight into the video and see what's been achieved. So let's get some admin out of the way first then. So the channel has had some new artwork and the image is up on the screen now. So what you'll be seeing in thumbnails and anything across social media like Instagram and so on, you'll be seeing this new icon. So that's the first thing that really happened this month. There were two big painting projects this month for me then. The first is the expansion to the Legio Astorum, the Warp Runners. And what I've done is I've done two painting guides this month for the Armiger Warglaves. So the little baby knights that came in the Forgebane box set. And what I've done is painted up 4 of these guys in the colours of the Warp Runners to add to my existing Legio and the rest of my Titans and Knights and so on. And there's some little pictures of these guys in action on my tabletop right now for you, so you can see exactly how they sort of ended up looking really. But those two videos went up this month. They've been pretty good from a build and paint perspective. I know a few guys out there that have picked up second-hand ones of these because they're trading quite well on eBay and other sites like that, and people are missing instructions, so those videos have really helped out, which is good to hear. The second part of the painting progress for this month is completing up these thermic plasma regulators. So I've had these kicking around for quite a while, to be honest. Kind of sort of started these when I did the thermic relay pipes and so on, and finally applied all of those similar techniques across these 6 pieces of terrain. So it's 3 box sets worth, and as you can see there, I just sort of took a couple of pictures of them in line with the rest of the Sector Mechanicus terrain kits, just to show how it all bolts together. As far as other hobby progress then, I have been working back on some terrain pieces. So I've actually finished 3 more of these containers, and I've got 3 more, as you can see in the background, in that sort of beigey earth colour. They're sort of, well, they're just primed really, so they're going to be moving on into a similar kind of state as that one in the front right that you can see. As part of that, I've also completed another 18 barrels. I've made progress on the Smallpox Scrivener, so there's still more to come on him. And also another part of the Sector Mechanicus terrain there. You can see one of those large sort of cylinder pieces. And then finally, we have made some progress on the Macro Cannon Aquila Strongpoint. So one of the large pieces of terrain that was floating around for some time, been sat in storage for a long time. The Eagle Cannon has had some starting paintwork applied to it. And of course, from a rules and gaming perspective, we had the Big FAQ Part 1. The FAQ 2018 did drop this month. I did a video updating on that, even with a minor mistake in my notes, but did correct it in the description and so on. This video did actually quite well for me. It's one of my most popular, in fact, my most popular video to date from a views perspective. Over 1,700 people have seen that video. And it's only attracted 4 dislikes, which is quite impressive really. The bigger the exposure of the video, the more chance you have of people disliking it. But you know what, it was a great video to do. A lot of information in there. Obviously there's a link in the description below, and you can see up a little card in the corner to link you to that video if you're a little bit out of date on the FAQ that dropped this month. Finally for me, some very big news. My channel hit 500 subscribers in April, so very, very happy with that. So as is tradition with this channel, when we hit sort of decent milestones and so on, there is a giveaway going on. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below and a little card up on the screen to link you to that video, and you're in it with a chance to win the new artwork for the channel on a coffee mug or a painting water mug, whichever you want to use it for. Also a poster, and also for the top prize, or the very lucky winner, is a £15 or equivalent Games Workshop voucher. So if you're interested in entering that, all you need to do is head over to that particular video, put in a comment with a question towards the channel and towards me, obviously, and that will put you in with a running chance to win one of those 3 prizes. Also, you need to follow me over on Instagram as well and be a subscriber to the channel, as is tradition. And once you've done that, you are in with a shot. So head on over there and be in with a good chance to win. So that's pretty much it for April 2018 then. Quite a good bit of hobby progress, I think, certainly from a points perspective. Now, In my January or New Year's resolutions, I did say that I wanted to paint 10,000 points worth of hobby or models this year. Now those Armature Warglaves are worth just shy of 1,000 points themselves, so that's a good tenth of the way towards that target, plus the other 50 or so Death Guard, Poxwalker, Plague Bearer type models I've done. They're worth nothing, or they're worth about 400 points, so we're making some good progress. Now one of the big things that I did say on social media, in case you are not aware, so if you're not on Facebook and Instagram and other places that I frequent, I did say when I hit 500 subscribers, the Warlord Titan gets started. Now I've had the Warlord Titan since it was released, so that must be about 3 years or so now. It's partially assembled, so there has been some progress to it. Certainly when I first got it, I was super excited, got into the box, started getting all the glue and the pins and everything else ready. So it has been cleaned up. I do have quite a bit of footage and photos of that progress. So I have started it a long time ago, and I haven't touched it since. So there's an awful lot still to do. But when that video drops, you'll see exactly the kind of status I've got, and I have recorded everything. Admittedly not on any of the gear that I'm currently using to make videos now. So I did record it on a GoPro camera, so it is still 4K resolution. So you'll see it on sort of 1080 on YouTube. But it is a little bit sort of fisheye lensed. So, and what I'll do is I'll re-record some of the audio for it. The audio is pretty poor, and not using a sort of a decent microphone and all that kind of stuff. But that will form sort of the opening 2 videos, at least the opening 2 videos, I think, of the Warlord Titan build. So stay tuned for that. That is going to be quite a long-running project. It is a massive, massive kit. And when you see the parts laid out, I've got a photograph of the parts laid out on a 6x4 sheet on a dining room floor, and it takes up most of the floor. That's how many pieces there are. So be looking forward to to seeing that video, or those series of videos. That is going to be quite a big series. As I said, that was part of my, if I hit 500 subscribers, that was what I was going to start. So that gets put on the channel next month. Quite excited, quite scared to be actually starting it, but looking forward to getting into that and seeing what you guys think of the progress and how that is going to all bolt together. What else is happening next month? Well, Warhammer Fest is happening next month. I was planning on driving it. For those that are on Facebook or friends with me on Facebook, may have seen that I've just got back from a holiday and had a little bit of an accident. So I was driving. I am no longer driving because I physically can't drive for at least the next 2 to 3 weeks. Here's a picture of me at the airport yesterday in Portugal. Yeah. What's actually happened is I actually, instead of drinking gin on holiday, I decided to go to the gym, which is a bit of a mistake really, because I folded over my ankle and ripped all the ligaments on my right ankle. A lot of pain. I am currently on crutches and on some quite hefty ibuprofen anti-inflammatories. So that's kind of, I'm going to be bolted to this chair pretty much for the next few weeks really, which may mean I might get some more videos out, or it may mean that I'm in too much pain to do anything, but we'll see how that goes. But that's what's coming up next month. So Warlord Titans, Warhammer Fest, more progress, more painting, you know, the usual kind of stuff that you're used to on this channel. And of course, at the end of the month will be the giveaway results. So if you're not a subscriber and you're not on Instagram and you haven't commented on that video, go and do it now. And then you could be in with a chance to win some wonderful prizes. But until then, thanks for watching, and I shall catch you guys on the next video.